Have you ever seen someone smile at the exact moment they were hurting the most? Not a fake smile that fools everyone. A real smile that somehow appears in the middle of heartbreak, rejection, or even physical pain. Why would the brain do something that seems so contradictory? Psychologists have found that sometimes a smile isn't a sign of happiness at all. Sometimes it's a shield. Let's explore 5 fascinating psychological reasons why some people smile when they're in pain. 1. Smiling can become an emotional shield. For many people, smiling is a defense mechanism. Instead of revealing sadness, fear, or disappointment, the brain automatically reaches for the expression that feels safest. Over time, especially after repeated experiences where showing vulnerability felt risky or was discouraged, smiling can become a learned habit. It protects the person from uncomfortable questions, judgment, or pity. From the outside, they seem perfectly fine. Inside, they're trying to keep their emotions from spilling over. Sometimes the smile isn't meant to convince other people. It's meant to help convince themselves that they'll get through the moment. 2. The brain tries to regulate overwhelming emotion. Pain isn't just physical. Emotional pain activates many of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. When emotions become overwhelming, people often instinctively try to regulate them. For some, smiling is one of those strategies. Making a facial expression associated with positive emotion can sometimes slightly reduce emotional intensity. Not because the pain disappears, but because the brain is trying to regain control. It's less about pretending. It's more about keeping yourself emotionally balanced long enough to cope. 3. They don't want to become a burden. Some people learn very early that their own suffering makes others uncomfortable. So instead of asking for help, they smile. They laugh. They reassure everyone else that they're okay. Psychologists sometimes call this self-silencing, suppressing your own needs to protect relationships or avoid conflict. Ironically, the people who seem the strongest are often carrying the heaviest emotional weight. Their smile becomes a way of protecting everyone else, even when they themselves need support. 4. Smiling helps preserve their identity. Many people take pride in being the strong one, the dependable friend, the reliable parent, the calm coworker. When life becomes painful, openly breaking down can feel like losing part of who they are. So they smile. Not because the pain isn't real, but because maintaining that familiar identity feels safer than exposing vulnerability. The smile becomes part of the role they've learned to play. 5. Sometimes the smile is genuine, alongside the pain. One of the most surprising psychological truths is that humans can experience conflicting emotions at the same time. Someone can be grieving and still smile at a beautiful memory. Someone can be in physical pain and laugh because of a loved one's joke. Emotions aren't always opposites. They're often layered. A smile doesn't necessarily erase suffering. Sometimes it simply exists beside it. And that's one of the most remarkable parts of being human. The next time you see someone smiling, don't assume you know how they're feeling. Some smiles celebrate joy. Others quietly carry sorrow. A smile can express hope, resilience, kindness, or it can hide a struggle no one else can see. The strongest people aren't always the loudest about their pain. Sometimes they're the ones who smile while carrying burdens nobody notices. If this video helped you see people a little differently, remember to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need the reminder that behind every smile, there's a story worth understanding. And as always, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.